Here are 5 tips you can do to get better at Gorilla Tag. By the way, this video is for people who've been playing for a little while, not new players. So the first thing is usually when you get into a code, there's 3 options you want to do. You could go up this way, and then wherever you want, I don't care. This way, to up here, wherever you want, again, I don't care. Or right here. And wherever you want, because it's just a starting way, and it's probably some of the best ways you can go. So that's a quick tip 1, but then we're gonna go to number 2, which is another quick one. Then we're gonna go into some longer ones. Tip number 2 is you don't really want it to be on the ground. Even if you want to be in the air, even if you are Lava Monkey or not tagged. It doesn't matter if you're Lava Monkey or you're Normal Monkey. That does not matter. You really want to stay in the air, because if you're Lava Monkey, a lot of people are going to be up in the leaves and stuff, and they're just, they're going to avoid you. And if you're on the ground, you can't get to them. And here's another thing, if you are normal and you're at the ground, it's going to be really easy for Lava Monkeys to tag you, because, There's also tip number 3. Here's tip number 3, and that is, so if you're not it, and it's like end game, or like close to end game, and you're not tagged yet, and you fall down from above the trees, then you want to come to this little area. This little area has so many different ways you can bounce off, like all these spots, and it disorients Lava Monkeys, and it makes it super hard. Now, only do this if you're in end game, because eventually they'll tag you. It's just a place to get some more time, because in end game, you fall on the ground, you're basically dead. If it is not end game, then I would recommend, if you fall, just run up to either double walls over there or up here. You don't need to do that, because if there's one Lava Monkey, you can escape. Sometimes. Next tip is climbing. When you first start, do not practice climbing on this wall over here. It's bad. It looks good. It's bad. It's bad to climb. You actually want to go from stump or this way. You're gonna reach this wall. This wall is probably the best wall climbing one out of all of them. It's super easy to do it. My arm disappeared. I don't know where it went. Okay, get back. That is tip number 4. And now we've got, number 5. So, I said that you usually don't want to practice that wall over there. You don't want to. Well, here's how you actually do it. I told you don't practice on that, but the best way to wall climb is, it's mentioned in many of J-Man and Curly's videos, and you do want to just become like Frozone. Do the motions he does, and you're gonna go flying. I mean, that's partly because I have Rock Monkey, and Rock Monkey makes you go really fast. But apart from that, you really just want to do the Frozone trick because it's good. So you want to go side to side. He says this a lot in his videos. Your hands do stick for a sec. So when you're climbing, your hands stick for a sec. Like, there's a bad example, but you see, my hands, like, they stick to the wall for a few seconds. But your hands might not stick to walls that much if you have a setting on 120 hertz, which is a little setting that makes your game run a little better. If it's lower, you're going to stick to walls more. If it's higher, then you might not as much. But mine's at 50. That's what I use, and that's why I'm sticking to the walls. What just happened to me right there was, that's basically what it's like on 120, but right there, I'm Spider-Man, because I have 150. But there's also more news I really do want to share with you, and that is that we're approaching 1 year. My channel's about to become 1 year old, and the only thing I want for that is for all of you guys to subscribe, because that's gonna be crazy. And here's some bonus clips. I guess make one like right now if my arm didn't glitching, which you can see it is because I'm barely moving my controller and I'm getting launched. So what? Where did my arm go? What? Where? But yeah, I guess I have long arms now, apparently, somehow. I don't know how, but I do. I guess. What is happening? And with that, I'll see you guys next time.